event, Alzheimer's Association, is June 21st, a Game-a-thon, a Brain-a-thon actually, and here to talk about it with us is Sandy Halpern and Karen Cyphers. And Sandy, first of all, I wanted to ask you about your personal battle, because I understand you are in the very early stages of Alzheimer's, which we know is a progressive and debilitating disease.
Yes, it is. I was diagnosed over 3 years ago with early onset Alzheimer's, and it's been quite a difficulty in coping with the disease and managing with it. I've been a volunteer over the last year with the National Alzheimer's Association on a national level and on the local and regional level with the Alzheimer's efforts. And it's been good for me with Alzheimer's, to volunteer, to get out of the house and to be active, which is what my physicians have recommended me to do. So it's been good for me working with my daughter, working with others in the National Alzheimer's Association, local and regionally.
Right, we want to mention Karen is your daughter, and Karen, you're involved in this event that's taking place. Tell us about it and what we can expect.
Sure. Well, the National Alzheimer's Association on June 21st, which is the summer solstice, the longest day of the year, has a nationwide event called The Longest Day, in which people choose something to do that they love, and they fundraise for every hour of doing that. We've decided that we want to throw a day-long game-a-thon. We call it the Game-a-thon, Brain-a-thon, because games are great for, activating your mind, and they're social, and those are things that tie in well with the message we're trying to send. And in doing so, we want to raise some money for much-needed Alzheimer's research.
And this is going to be held at Lofty Pursuits?
Correct. Lofty Pursuits from 11 in the morning until 7 at night on June 21st.
Right. Where are we with research and advances? Because I know this affects a lot of people. We have an aging population in our country. A lot of folks are facing this with parents like yourself, and it can be really a heartbreaking situation.
Well, the research community, from what we've learned from working with the National Alzheimer's Association, is very excited about things that are on the horizon as far as breakthroughs. But there is definitely not proportional funding at this point to the magnitude of the disease in terms of how much it costs our government and families to have. So I think there's a lot on the horizon, but it's up to everybody to raise awareness and money to get there.
And I guess one of the things, obviously, too, as you mentioned, being active is certainly helpful. Also, having the opportunity to use these games, it keeps the mind working, and I guess you can fight. You can see right there, June 21st at Lofty Pursuits. It's 1415 Timberlane Road from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. And there's some contact information on your screen as well.
Well, thank you for having us on. I mean, it means a lot. It means a lot for not just the Alzheimer's, people with Alzheimer's like myself, but for all of the caregivers out there who, have to deal and manage with those that have Alzheimer's. So it's very meaningful to express that.
Sandy, thank you, and good luck with your battle.
Thanks so much.
We'll be right back.